What's going on, guys? Natalie Simone here at Power 105.1 with a very special guest. All the way from Queens, we got Esparo in the building.
Yeah. What's going on? How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. How are you?
I'm chilling. It's an honor to be here. Shit's all right. I've been listening to this motherfucker for 20 years now, so it feels good to be actually in the room.
Nice. Well, welcome.
Yeah. Pleasure. I'm pleasure to be here.
Are you on a high right now? I know you got a lot going on. It just was announced you signed to Lil Durk. Not to mention,
Yeah, for sure.
you performed in your hometown.
Yeah, for sure.
With Durk, with 50. How was that?
Definitely. Just being on the road with him was like a refreshing feeling. Like being on the road with somebody at that level right now is kind of just like really high. I know once I get started, it won't be nowhere near that level, but it's good to understand like what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still independent. I'm locked in right now with DJ Bandz and my family over at BS Music. And of course, you know what I'm saying, we always, once you locked in with Bandz, you're going to have people like Lil Durk and anyone else from Only the Family and everything like that just supporting you. So, what you do?
That's fly.
Excuse me. But yeah, it's good. And plus, I'm from New York, so you know what I'm saying? It's just going to be something different being a part of a family that no one really is from New York. And
yeah.
I'm just coming here just trying to show something different, trying to come with that energy.
So how did you connect with OTF?
I've really been locked in with them for probably about like 6-7 years now. I was selling sneakers in Jamaica, Queens at GB's. That's like a job that I chose for real.
I used to go there.
In order to just to like link with people. And to be honest, that was probably the only guys that really connected with me on a personal tip. So once I stopped working and then like really taking rap serious, those are the people that was just always like grooming me. For real, I ain't gonna lie, OTF kind of groomed me through every stage of what I'm doing right now. So
that's super fun.
All hats to Durk, DJ Bandz, you know what I'm saying? Those are the guys right there.
Were you making music before you connected with them, or did they kind of inspire that too?
Yeah, I was making music, but it's like a transition from like just making music, putting it up on SoundCloud to like actually taking it serious, like, okay, where I'm gonna distribute my music from and how I'm gonna market it myself and doing videos and taking in a serious perspective. I didn't necessarily understand those elements of the music until getting around them. So
they definitely help with the business aspect.
Definitely.
Did they like inspire a change in your creative outlook on the music as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Just like the vision, always like wanting to relate to the world and not really just saying anything that come to mind. I was around Von a lot too. Once he came home and I was able to witness the whole Von going to King Von, and really just, that was a good experience for me. Even 2020, like I took the step off and leaving New York, moving to Atlanta. So right now I'm back and forth right now, but me going to Atlanta was like the best kind of decision that I made because I got to get hands-on. I'm getting to see meetings. I'm getting to see studio time. I'm getting to see everything. I was staying with Von, so it was like,
oh wow,
that was a good step for me in my process, just to understand what it really took. Like you see the songs, but you got to see what's going on outside of it too, like the hard things and the good things. So,
right.
Definitely, and rest in peace, King Von too.
Of course,
my brother.
Wow. So you're okay. All right. You said a lot just now.
Just trying to,
So let's get into, you said just the overall vision. So what is your overall vision?
Man, I just want to, like, I really want to just make Queens, like, really, really big again.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a while before, like, since Queens has had that artist that's just, like, on the charts all the times, setting trends, creating new lanes and new platforms and like new businesses for the generations after. I just want to be something for Queens, you feel me? And of course, New York is the ultimate goal, but I mean, New York ain't never gonna go nowhere. But as of right now, I'm just trying to really bring Queens back to where it was.
Yeah. Queens, definitely. A lot of my favorite rappers are from Queens, just two off the top.
Shout out to all the rappers from Queens too,
Nas,
upcoming,
50,
everywhere.
Cole.
Whether you upcoming, whether you high up, shout out to Queens, man.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this pivot into Atlanta. How you liking Atlanta, and what do you think? Because you said it's the best decision you ever made. What makes it the best decision? Like, what is so great?
It's crazy because like being in New York, if you ain't got too much motion, you kind of will be a weekend warrior. You really kind of like got stuff that's like, okay, you got things going on this weekend. You got things going on that weekend. When you in Atlanta, it's kind of like, okay, I got shit going on at 1 p.m., 5 p.m., tomorrow at 3 a.m. Okay. It's like kind of every day, all day, especially with the music. The only thing I don't like about Atlanta is the food. It's
what?
crazy. I hate the food. It's like,
Really?
2 watts down.
I mean, New York does have best food. Like, that's the
New
best
York got
thing
the
about
best
the
food,
city.
and it's kind of like after 10 to 11 p.m. It's just straight Waffle House. If you ain't in the club, you eating Waffle House.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
That's crazy for me because
You
I don't
over
really
Waffle House already?
I don't like the club, so I don't just be in the clubs just going to look for food. So it's like Waffle House
Cookout.
it is. What? Cookout? That line is like
The line do be crazy.
the line be down the
be
block
crazy.
and around the block. So, but Atlanta's alright though. Just the energy, and then like in New York, you can't just like bump into someone that's like higher up, platinum records
Right.
all day. You can't just like, okay, I'm gonna go to the store and possibly bump into somebody. In Atlanta, you can go to Saks and bump into Thugger. You could bump into Future. You could just
Right.
literally bump into those people. And if you ain't bumping into them, you possibly bumping into somebody that's around them.
Yeah,
probably the
someone
management or
team,
somebody
yeah.
that's around them. And then for what you're trying to do, if you're really trying to network, that's really gonna help what you're trying to do. Yeah, I mess with the A. It's cool. It's cool.
You make me want to move to Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie.
It's alright. It's alright. You know, you gotta bounce back and forth though. Like I like to come into New York, shooting videos, getting that vibe, and go. Excuse me, going to the club and just getting that New York energy, that aggressive energy. Because every time I go back to Atlanta, I'm on fire with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
That's dope. Okay, and working with Von. So how did you guys meet? And what
Lil
did
Durk.
you learn by following him?
Dude, Durk, like, Durk had introduced me to him one time. He was in New York. He was bringing Von on the road. That was during the time that Von was coming up. And then me and Von, like, kind of meshed because, you know, he was upcoming and I was still upcoming. So we really kind of had the same schedule. It really wasn't much to do besides
kick
write
it.
music and record, kick it, and do what it was. So, like, but being next to him, it was good because I got to see the energy that you had to bring on and off of record. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what I really liked about him. Like, he just had an energy that was just like, you couldn't really replace it. You couldn't really replace it. My first time meeting him, I was calling him like, yo, I'm outside. Can you come find me? This dude's in the middle of the street. He, yo. I'm like, who's this crazy dude? He must have not ever been in New York before because one of these taxis is going to hit him. But it was just that energy. And, like, when we in the studio, it's what's up? Pop in the booth with me. Giving that energy is like, dang, like, okay. He make me feel like I'm a part of the record. Like, okay,
Yeah.
like, is this line good? Is this line not good? Then it's like, damn, this is the energy I always got to keep. So now when I'm in the studio, I'm bouncing off the walls. I'm bringing this person in the booth for me. I'm kicking them out, bringing the next person in the booth for me. I want everybody to be involved, whether it's the producer, whether it's the engineer.
Yeah.
Just the energy. You got to make sure you bring the energy. Make sure your people feel a part of what you're doing.
Yeah.
It always helps your performance. If everybody helping you and everybody involved.
A team, man.
Definitely.
A person's nobody without their team, for real.
And that's definitely something that Von was an advocate of. Team player first. He always took care of his business, but at the end of the day, he made sure his team damn near felt like him.
Yeah.
And shout out to O Block too. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got a whole lot of love for me.
I love that. So, you went on tour with Durk.
Yeah.
And Durk has been in this game a very long time. He has
Very long
really
time.
strong relationships and, like, you know, he's at his pinnacle right now. And he's somebody that really earned this. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just rise and fall. But I think it's dope to be connected to somebody like that. What would you say was your biggest takeaway from the tour and just being able to be a sponge and be right next to him?
It's so much. I mean, outside of just seeing faces and just being a part of, like, seeing the audio engineers and just seeing the crowd, I kind of soak everything in. I really just, I want to make sure I stay humble and stay grounded. I don't want to take things for granted. You know what I'm saying? That's been a guy that's been here for 10 plus years, and now he's getting all the fruits of this labor.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? And he got that with staying humble and keeping the vision first. So that's just something that I always want to make sure that I always understand, even outside of me, my peers, there's always a vision. Where we at right now, we could be so much bigger. We just got to keep going. Things may not work out in our way all the time. And Durk is another advocate of that too. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to keep pushing and keep going.
Word.
It'll work out. But my biggest thing that I took from the tour, just keep going, bro. It's just keep going, because I've been around when it was 300 people in the club and 200 people in the club. Now we could barely get in the club when we're trying to go in it. So it's like,
Yeah.
just keep going, bro.
I love that.
Just keep going.
So what is are you ready to get back on tour?
I'm ready to get going. I'm ready to drop. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Me and
next?
DJ Bandz, we working on a project right now. You're gonna hear beats from my boy Meech Magic. You're gonna hear beats from Smash Certified that just got with 808 Mafia. He's also from Queens. Shout out to Smash Certified. We just locked in right now. We working on the tape. And me and DJ Bandz, we finna hit everybody with straight right hands, straight left hands. We gonna have the drills. We gonna have the slow ones. We gonna have the pain. We just going crazy. Right now we dropped Tell Me and we dropped High Speed featuring DQ from the O. And those are the songs that's going real crazy. Just like just supporting and running off my Problem Child song that I dropped last year that got everybody in the city going crazy. So me and DJ Bandz, like I said, we just about to go crazy.
Man, shout out DJ Bandz. I love the fact
sure.
that you're working with a DJ. I feel like a lot of people try to discredit and you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like he ain't really like a DJ. Like he really just he is a DJ, but he's definitely an advocate of just playing a role that you got to play. Like if it's the leader, he gonna lead, and if it's the follow, he gonna follow.
That's what's up.
And that's something that I definitely take from him for sure.
Yeah, that's very important.
Definitely.
That's fly. Okay, well I'm looking forward to everything you got coming.
Hell yeah, man! I'm looking forward to working with you. We got to stay locked in. We got to keep doing what we doing.
Yes, please do.
You know what I'm saying? Being here in New York, it's the mecca of the hip hop. We got to keep this shit strong, man.
Yeah.
Queens for real. We in the building now. We back. And it's about to be something different that y'all ain't never seen before, I promise.
But look, I'm here on Sundays. You can come pull up on me. I'll be live, chop it up. Doors open.
Let's get it. I appreciate you.
Shout out your gram. Let everybody know where they can follow you and stream your music.
Hey, man, y'all follow me at Esparo, Esparo on Instagram, and on Twitter it's the same thing with an _ at the end. Yeah.
Esparo in the building. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Let's go.